Welcome to PsychKindle, enabling you to master the art of conversation. Have you always struggled to initiate a conversation with people? Do you clam up and become sweaty just by the thought of a small talk with anyone? Knowing how to start a conversation is an essential skill in both casual and professional settings. Do not worry, as we at PsychKindle bring to you 8 effective ways to start a conversation with anyone. Number 1. Introduce yourself. This is the simplest approach to start a conversation and works very well when you are unable to come up with any other idea. Simply approach the person and say, "Hello, I'm so-and-so. Just wanted to introduce myself." If it's a professional introduction, you can continue the conversation by mentioning your organization or your job and state your intent. If it's casual, you can go ahead by saying how you noticed them and felt the need to introduce yourself. Number 2. Get to know them. Very rarely does anyone say, "Sorry, I don't like talking about myself." If you have just struck a conversation and not sure how to take it forward, resort to asking personal yet easy questions. Ask them about their hobbies, their interests, their work, what drives them, what irks them, and so on. You can also touch lighter topics like which movies or latest web series are they watching, or a book they are reading, etc. This way you can surely get them to open up and convey your interest in knowing them. Number 3. Touch the base. Let's say you are at a social event and you just met someone. You can start by asking them about their home or current base. Great if it happens to be a place you are familiar with. Even better if you both belong to the same place. Then you have a solid ground for a conversation. If not, then you can ask them to enlighten you. An example question can be, "What is the region famous for?" or a famous personality from that place, and so on. Number 4. Start with a compliment. A nice and sincere compliment is music to everyone's ear. When you pay a sincere compliment, it highlights the effort which they have put in. If you notice someone who is always well dressed, you can simply go up to them and say, "Hey, I really like your dressing sense. Your style game is always on point." Or, "You did a fantastic job on this project." Compliments always bring a smile to anyone's face and are trustworthy icebreakers. Number 5. Ask for an opinion. Asking for someone's opinion subtly puts across your genuine interest in their point of view. It makes them feel experienced and knowledgeable. Let's say you are seated in a bar and the person next to you is drinking a special cocktail or a scotch. You can ask, "Hey, your drink looks really interesting." Or, "Which brand of scotch is it? Would you recommend it?" If they turn out to be a connoisseur, they will happily share their knowledge with you. Number 6. Offer a helping hand. Let's suppose you see someone every day in your workplace or in your housing complex and you really want to have a talk to this person. If you see them carrying a heavy object or need help in opening the door, do not hesitate to offer help. Ask if you can open the door for them or help in carrying out weight. It is very likely they will gladly accept your assistance. Besides, in such a situation, starting a conversation will be much easier. Number 7. Ask for a little help. When you offer help, you make yourself look useful. But when you ask for help or information, you give them a chance to be useful. Make sure your request is a simple one. From here, you can introduce yourself and steer the conversation towards other topics. Make use of your surroundings. Your surroundings can offer multiple things to initiate a conversation. Suppose you are in a library and the person next to you is having a hard time finding a nice read. You can step in and suggest a good book and give a synopsis of it. Or if you are in a cafe, you can ask about their signature dish or comment on the ambience. Now that you have asked a question, they will surely reciprocate. These are easy and engaging conversation techniques. Now the bonus point. If you're extremely active on social media platforms like TikTok or YouTube, you can easily approach and start a conversation with anyone by saying it's for your social media followers and ask them easy questions. Make sure you don't ask anything offensive. Remember, always have a positive body language and be confident at all times. You can always practice these techniques in front of the mirror or in real-life situations. Combined with confidence and practice, these techniques will turn you into a social pro. If you know of any other techniques, do let us know below in comments. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.